Welcome to the first episode of Irish from 3 Season 2. I'm Jason Holcomb, joined by our brand new girls basketball coach, Evan Jefferson. Coach Jefferson, it's such a pleasure to have you. We actually got to talk earlier in the year. Want to refer everybody, if you want to get to know everything you need to know about this man, to go back into our catalog and find the episode. It was a fantastic, fun time. As I have said and will continue to say, the dopest beard in Dublin City Schools, probably in Lawrence County. It's just strong. But at any rate, Coach Jefferson, glad to have you here. Tell us real quickly, based on what you have seen in your research, how did the Lady Irish look last year?
Really long, athletic, had a lot of potential that I saw. Kind of played a little bit of a slow down game, which I like to pick up the pace. I like to press. I like to really get after it on defense. So that's what I'm looking forward to for this upcoming season.
I was going to say, based on everything that I've known about you and about Coach Ben and just the cultures in which you grew up in basketball-wise, tempo seems to be important. Now, when we talk about being long, some of that length is coming back this year. Specifically, talk about some of those returning starters and some of those key players and pieces that are going to help us this year.
Well, obviously the biggest returning starter is Brianna McCray. We're going to really push her to her limits and have her really being aggressive at the top of our presses this year. Some other length that we have is Tieriana Wilburn. She's going to really surprise people. She's about 6'2", 6'3", really long, athletic, and she's really got a nice physical mean streak about herself. Then we have her sister Tabria Wilburn. She's going to be really good for us as well. Another person to look out for is Kiana Reese. She's very tall, long. She's going to really shock some people as well. So we have a lot of length coming back this year that we're really going to utilize and really apply some pressure.
I love it. I love hearing that defensive intensity and defense first. I know that's going to make Coach Ben really excited when he's getting his boys warmed up to be seeing those girls playing intense like that. People may not realize it, but Coach Ben wants Dublin to win at every single thing. And so even when he's watching those girls play basketball, he'll get excited when they start playing hard. So I know that's got to get you excited as well, where y'all are so close. Now, when we talk about this season, there's going to be some changes, obviously. This year, due to COVID-19 restrictions, game day protocols, which we've posted out and we'll make sure to share again, they're going to be limited to 400 tickets sold for a home game, which means that tickets are in short supply. We're going to be offering those online and game day. Make sure to get those online if you can, just because that's going to help make sure that you can get them. Season passes are going to be critical this year. A season pass guarantees you admittance to every single home game during the regular season. And not only that, it's going to help our basketball program out tremendously. Now, Coach, before we call it a day, what are a couple of primary things that you are telling your girls that are going to be crucial as we transition into Class A?
Biggest thing is that we have a target on our back just for the simple fact that we are Dublin. Everybody wants to beat Dublin. Biggest thing that we preach is energy, effort, and just being consistent no matter what. If you do those three things, we always will have a chance to win the game. And they've been working hard. You know, we didn't have an off season, didn't have a preseason, but we've really been getting after it since the start of practice in end of late October. So I think we're going to surprise a lot of people based on everything that we've been doing and putting together. I just ask everybody just trust the process and just see the bigger picture and things.
Well, I'm excited, and I know that you've got a lot of great pieces that we're hopefully going to turn into some victories for the Irish here as we transition to Class A. Want to make sure that you guys look forward to us every single week here, and when we return, we're going to have Coach Ben Smith here on Irish from 3. Welcome back to Irish from 3. I'm Jason Holcomb, joined right now by boys head coach Ben Smith. Coach Smith, last year was a fantastic first year for you and for our Irish. Finished strong in the region, made a state playoff berth, but I know for you personally, that's just a step. That's not the goal. Talk about last year and what that was like for you, both in the first year as a head coach and for the team.
I thought the guys responded well. It was a transition year. You coming in with, of course, new coach, new players, trying to learn the system. maybe doing something that hasn't been required for you, or doing something differently that wasn't required for you the 3 years before. But I thought our guys did a great job. We had great leaders like Jaquez Evans, Dona, as people know him by Nicoy King, DJ Wright, Hamadoun Diallo also graduated. Our seniors were instrumental in pushing my message forward and conveying it to the group. So this year we just look to build upon that. We have a lot of guys returning, 7 or 8. So last year was their first time playing a lot of varsity minutes, a lot of those guys. So now coming back with the familiarity and being comfortable with me within the system and just actually playing varsity games, I know for a fact that is pushing us this year. Our paces are much further than we were last year at this time.
Now, you talked about some of those returning guys. Go ahead and list some of those guys that we can look for to be making big contributions for the Irish this season.
So first we have Elijah Davis. He played a lot of minutes for us last year. He's a center. Deshaun Peacock as well as a 10th grader. He was our only freshman on varsity last year. He's a big guy looking to fill some big shoes. Natavius Bloodsoft started. One of the 2 people started every game for us last year. Zion Davis, 6'2", 6'3", wing, grew a lot over the summer. He's back. Let me not miss anybody. Zion Natavius Bloodsoft. We have new additions. If I skip, it'll come to me. You know, I'm 33 now, so.
Yeah, you're getting so old, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you're getting so old.
We have B.J. Howell, who has played in the system before, but didn't play last year. He's back with us now. We have Quintez Rozier, who's a senior, also a great energy guy. We have a new player. We have a transfer, Taquan Davis, who's a welcome addition. He plays point guard for us, a very experienced and skilled player. So we have a good core group returning.
And that's such a great blessing to have so that you can continue to build that culture. And when we talk about the new Dublin, it's just an attitude and perspective. If you really want to know what the new Dublin is all about, you got to watch the hype film that my friend Coach Ben put out last night by fellow alum Josh Knight. If you're not hyped before that video, when you get done, you're going to go outside even in this cold and get a basketball and start shooting. So we want to make sure to thank him for that. Now, Coach, we're transitioning to Class A, but a lot of those teams are familiar foes that we play regularly. What are some things that you feel like we have to do as a team and as a program transitioning into Class A?
All right, before I answer that, Jeremiah McClendon, that's the other returner. I knew it would come to me. Expecting big things for him this year. We just have to do what we always do. I always tell them every game for us it's a big game. So single late it's not any dropping competition. It's not a thing where you can relax. We're going against teams. We played Truton County twice last year. They beat us twice last year. Wilcox County has a great program. Montgomery. These are teams who are familiar with winning, and they're not going to let us have anything. But one of the main things we stress is we focus on us. If we do what we're supposed to do and go play as hard as we can play and smart and be the tougher team physically and mentally, then we like our chances on most nights.
Well, I'm going to tell you, we're so excited to be able to kick off this season, and it does kick off this weekend. We're going to be traveling to East Lawrence to take on the Falcons. That game, the tip for the girls, I believe, is at 6 o'clock. We want to make sure that you guys come out and enjoy that. It's a fantastic atmosphere. Anytime we get to play any in-county rivals, doesn't matter what the records are, they're going to be good games. I want you guys to check out both of these teams and see what they do. Home opener is next week, I believe, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
We're going to flash the full schedule for you so you can check those out. Know that if you can't come to these games, that they're going to be on NFHS. Very grateful to Mr. Ellenberg and his video staff for putting those out for us. Been doing a great job with football. Remember, only 400 tickets for home games. 400 tickets. And that means you're going to have to jump on that and make sure that you get those tickets early, get your season tickets. We look forward to seeing you guys out here supporting our Irish as we try to make this move into Class A and make it a successful move. I want to thank you as always for joining us for Irish from 3.